get all nervous. Psych. That's to make the nervousness go away. Welcome back. This is Vern Logic. We're back on Is This Thing On? He's the first official interview, I would say, for my second podcast show. So long story short, I had to make a new show because I couldn't transform. Basically what I call it, the social security number for my first show to put into the other show on a different hosting platform. So I had to make a new show, but it's cool. I love it. So I'm happy to here to have you introduce yourselves to everybody.
What's up? My name is TS the Best, the one and only TS the Best, the real TS the Best.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Ocean Township, New Jersey. Monmouth County, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Monmouth County, shout out to New Jersey. I mean, they only make great people in New Jersey, so I don't know where else the other states.
We slept on.
we definitely slept on. You know, we always talk about how Jersey, needs to get their flowers, but then again, we all got to come together on the same playing field.
Absolutely. I was gonna say I've been doing this for 20 years, so I seen how people, don't support each other in New Jersey. We just need to come together. Right. So we could be how Chicago was, all get on at the same time.
Exactly. So you said you've been doing music for 20 years?
Absolutely.
So what year would that be? Was that 2000?
2005, 2006.
Damn, so you started young. Okay, yeah. Do you have any instruments, or you were more so vocal, you singing or rapping, or how did that work? How
I started off being a ghostwriter or whatnot for a local group that I started in. It was called ELLOG. Okay. It was based off in Twinbrook Village apartment complex in Ocean Township.
Okay.
If you know, it was by the old Red Lobster.
Okay. Oh, over there, yeah, I know there. Okay, so you know the Red Lobster that's closed down now. You feel me? Word. Damn. So what, you went to Ocean Township High School and all that, or?
Yeah. So I actually got kicked out my 8th grade year. I used to get suspended a lot. And,
okay.
I got suspended probably 6 or 7 times. Wow. By the time I was in the 8th grade. First, stupid shit, just trying to fit into a crowd or whatnot. So my principals didn't really want to get to know me, so they just wanted to suspend me. So my dad, he let me move in with him or whatnot for 2 years. So I used to live out in Mount Holly for 2 years, from 8th grade all the way to my sophomore year, the end of my the first 2 marking periods, first semester of my sophomore year. So I moved back to Ocean, and when I moved back to Ocean, it was kind of weird because it was all right, I'm more mature now, and I'm 16. I was 14 when I moved out, and I developed a different group of friends.
Okay.
So I always rep Ocean Township to the day I die, though. That's my
as you should. I feel like when you're from a town, you really rep it to the fullest. And I feel like that just goes to show that you want that town to be better and be of what is seen by you as a resident, and not what the outside perspective is trying to portray. Because they always try to portray these certain images, but all in all, there's real live residents that are in cities that, love the town. So I definitely appreciate that you have that heart for your town, as anybody would else do as well.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you have me, and I appreciate you for having me as well.
Yeah, definitely. He's here. It was my February. I think in February I had that giveaway, and he was one of the. I should probably tell you guys that, right? He was one of the artists that won the giveaway. I forgot what I said on the post and promo. I'd be doing so much stuff. It'd be so much. He was mentioning earlier, we were outside. We were doing a pre-interview outside because, I love Vinny. It's nah, is this thing on? But no, yeah, he was telling me how we met. I don't remember. How did we meet?
So he was at Shave Barbershop. So he was getting a shape up by Felipe. So
shout out to Felipe.
Shout out to Felipe.
Yeah.
I love you dearly, bro, but sometimes your appointments be overlapping. So that's how it happened. So
dang.
It was I got
busy.
I thought I was running late to the appointment. Not for nothing. you was still in the chair, so I'm sitting there being, you know what I'm saying? So you came up to me, you know what I'm saying, after you dapped him up and was like, yo, I appreciate you. Mind you, it was your birthday or whatnot, you was getting a cut for. This was 2 years ago, so
that's crazy, Vinny. Do you hear this?
So I just like your vibe, because like you didn't have to come up to me and was like, yo, what's up? My name is Vern Logic, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. You gave me a free wristband or whatnot. It was a purple wristband that you had gave me. So then I had followed you on Instagram. So I've been locked in with you ever since.
Damn. Oh shit, that weird. You know when you get like a compliment, you get all giddy and shit. Like that's how I felt. I was like, damn. It's like to bask in the moment, because it's like that just goes to show that, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm making an impact. I inspire people. I talk to people. I help, you know, change people's lives. I've gotten that said to me, and it's just like really a full circle moment to where I'm at today. Is like, damn, like I really started something and made a difference with it. And I just, you know, give myself a pat on the day every day. Like, damn, Vern, keep going, because there's people out there that's watching me that are moving because I'm moving, in a sense of, damn, Vern's doing this, let me do what I got to do, or let me pick up the slack and work a little faster because Vern's getting far, she's doing this, and I'm only doing it because I want to help influence the next person to do it, because little old me, I'm started from nothing and built it up to a whole, you would have thought that I knew this and I was taught this, and I literally just built it from nothing. So I'm thankful and grateful to meet people like you in a crossing of at the barbershop. And I forgot that happened. Like that shit was 2 years ago. Do you know how much shit happened in 2 years?
Absolutely.
Now I'm like, damn, really, damn. And I gave you a wristband. So like, yeah, I probably had a lot of wristbands. Everybody been asking me for wristbands. I gotta get more wristbands. And
I like that because it was pushing your brand, your what you had going on. So yeah. I like it transitions to like with my music, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So once I saw your content, I was like, oh shit, like she's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn. See, so then now I'm happy because like now I feel like you were deserving to win the interview, in a sense. Absolutely. Because now that we met and then I gave you a wristband and then now you were able to get an interview and now we're able to be here. It's like the universe works in so many crazy ways that like in passing you don't know who you're gonna meet and who you're gonna be with or associate yourself with. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited. Well, you know, pleasure to have you here. You know, come on, yeah. But yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, let's go straight into your music. I know you have a project that just dropped today at midnight, well, earlier today.
Yes, Pain and Loyalty 4. That's my fourth installment of the Pain and Loyalty projects that I've done. I started the Pain and Loyalty process back in 2018. Pain and Loyalty 4, 8 years later, it's just more mature bars. You're gonna get the same style from me. You're gonna get some of that. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. You're gonna get a love song. Shout out to my girl Star. She made the album. She's on the song. I did a song dedication for her. I also like my style of music is mostly Pain, melodic. Like you're gonna feel like Little Durk. I want to say like Meek. Just you're gonna see bars. I got like I keep the same type of features. I don't change up who I do features with, because I came up with you. I'm gonna keep the same features. Yeah. I mean, I have a few.
I seen that features. I seen about the features. Not to cut you off or anything. I seen like who's on there? Riz P. I think if I'm not mistaken, and XLE or what's that?
SJ Dub.
SJ Dub. I seen SJ Dub and somebody else, but yeah.
My boy Play IXC's on there as well.
Yes,
he's kind of like my mentor. Reason why he's kind of like my mentor is because like I said, I've been doing it for 20 years, so it's good to always be connected with people that's better than you or on the same type of level or that wants to do better than you. Yeah. Because they will push you to your limit.
Put yourself on like-minded individuals. Yeah.
When I linked up with Bro, You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on more on the street shit. I was more on the, like, you know what I'm saying, like the business aspect of the music. So our music style kind of collide. We're like Kobe and Shaq we don't miss every time when we do a collab together.
That's a nice little
okay. We're like Klay Thompson.
I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm like 6'7".
We're like Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
we didn't have to go Golden State, but we could stay on the West Coast. You feel me?
Yeah.
He started saying other teams, like, you can't say Lakers and then Warriors. Like, damn.
Shout out to the Lakers. I'm a Celtics fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give the flowers to the Celtics. Ray Allen, we see you. You feel me? KG, Kevin Gardner. That was a team, yo. Matter of fact, I didn't get to go off topic. Ray Allen and KG, that Boston Celtics team was Paul Pierce. That was basketball. That was basketball. And I ain't gonna lie. That was when niggas was really balling for. Now they just shooting to shoot like. But yeah, back to you.
With Play, he pretty much pushed me to how I am now. Like, he was like, yo, like, nah, like, that's whack. Take that out. Do this, do that. I'm like, damn, like, I didn't know I was ass. He was like, it's not ass.
It could be better.
It could be better. Word. It's not what you write. It's how you say it.
That's good though. That's good.
Like, pretty much, back in 2015, that's when I started really getting more consistent with the music. So I was going to the studio. It was programmed every week. I was doing it like every Wednesdays and every Saturdays. And it wasn't like just hours because I wanted to drop like music. It was just like it's like playing a sport. It's like
you have to add structure.
Yeah, it's like dribbling a basketball. You dribble a basketball or you shoot a layup or a jump shot so many times. You're gonna eventually get
consistent to make it
so that's how I got consistent with my flow and my style, and I felt as though my style at the time was just more like on the pain side, but I can also change my style up too. I change up I knew I could do like trap beats back in the day. I could do drill rap. I could do any type of I can adapt to anything. It's just the vibe of the song.
Word. Nah, absolutely. Damn, word. Nah, yeah, like I said, you have a great body of work of music.
I appreciate that.
Definitely. I wanted to ask about what was the part 1, 2, 3, 4 songs that you had.
If I Died Tonight.
Yeah. So what made you make those songs and put them on the different projects?
All right, so like the feeling that I got was the first time I did the If I Die Tonight Part 1. Yeah. That was on the first Pain and Loyalty 8 years ago. My Uncle G, he shout out to him, RIP to him. He was one of my biggest critics. Like, he was one of my biggest supporters in music, even when I was terrible. Yeah. So he had passed away at nighttime. So I made a dedication song to him. So then once I kept doing the Pain and Loyalty concept of like my albums, I was like, like I said people like this song. Yeah. People like this song because it's like me like being more vulnerable and
like you're opening up.
Yes. Yeah. So then I didn't put it on the second Pain and Loyalty.
I seen that. It's crazy because I wrote that I told him I had a notepad with everything on there. I wrote down his music, how long he dropped the albums, and what year, and what the year gap meant, and this and that. Because it's Pain and Loyalty, so a person only goes through a body of, I guess, trials and tribulations in their life to make a project like that. So I was really curious as to what the creative control was behind it. So
all right, so like the creative control is like, even like with the release date, like with the Pain and Loyalties, I always try to dedicate it to somebody that passed away. So like this Pain and Loyalty is more towards my aunt that passed away.
My condolences.
Thank you. Yeah. R.I.P. to my aunt Nisi. As a matter of fact, today would have been her 62nd birthday. That's why I dropped it on today's date.
Okay, happy birthday to her.
Thank you. I was gonna say, even like all my releases, I except for my second one, the second Pain and Loyalty, I dropped that on my birthday, one of my birthdays, so it wasn't really a bad day. It was like just for me. The first Pain and Loyalty, I dropped it on my Uncle G that passed away. It would have been his 40th birthday. I dropped it on that day. So like, I go through like depression and anxiety and shit. Mm-hmm. So the thing how I overcome it, I used to talk to a therapist. I don't really talk to one anymore, but music is so therapeutic to me that that it's like a therapy, like, you know what I'm saying? Even like more, like I developed more into other stuff like the gym, like we'll further go into that later, but like music is always been the backbone for like the therapeutic.
Yeah, that's how you release your emotions out into music.
So like when I around the time when I'm about to drop it, I'll be like, all right, like what family member like that was like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, is gonna, I can drop it on their birthday or their death anniversary or something like that. So
that's a good like memorabilia in a sense to, you know, recognize their, how would I say, their life, you know, in a sense, and what impact they had on you to make you, you know, put that in memory of them. Because a lot of people just drop music. I haven't heard an artist say, hey, you know, I dedicated this song or this album to this aunt, this uncle, or this loved one. So that's pretty cool that you even did that. So that's
absolutely
that's cool.
She named me Taj. Like my first name is Taj Ford. My first name is Taj. My last name is Ford. She named me Taj.
Right.
I was named because my mom, her name is very unpronounceable. So they wanted to name me like a 4-letter name. It's crazy that people still don't know how to pronounce it. It's a 4-letter name. So with that being said, she named me. She was watching the episode of Full House.
Yeah.
And you know, T and Tamara's little brother Taj Mari.
Yeah.
He played Buddy on with the twins or whatnot.
Yes, I remember that, Buddy. Yep.
So that's how I was named or whatnot.
That's what's up. Okay, look at the history behind your name. Absolutely. Look, fun fact. That's cool.
So shout out to my aunt Nisi. She named me my name.
Absolutely. Shout out to her. Definitely. Like I said, your music is great.
Thank you.
Well, before we get into the next, before we switch over, I wanted to, you know, give an announcement, kind of like, you know, in a sense, give the opportunity to you in a sense, because I feel like you're deserving of it. So right now I'm going to be doing, for the podcast, I'm going to do every month, I'm going to do 4 featured artists, 2 virtual and 2 in person. So I want to, make you one of the in-person artists that I'll be featuring 4 episodes for the month of May. And then that way, you know, however we could work it, we'll figure out how to behind it. But
appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, I will son, you know, is this thing on?
Shout out to This Thing's On. Shout out to Vern Logic.
Yeah,
shout out to Vinny behind the camera.
Yeah, Vinny's always behind the camera. We love Vinny. But so now that you've done music and went through all that in life, where would you say now that you're going to transition into, as far as like, I guess, on an entrepreneur type of thing?
So you see, I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty fit, you know?
Yeah, so I was in a relationship, I want to say like 3 years ago. It was toxic, and I kind of got arrested for behind it or whatnot. It was, you know, like, they gonna believe the guy over the woman
type of ordeal. Okay,
I kind of got into a situation where it kind of jeopardized my record. It's a criminal record, but it's not a felony.
Yeah.
So it kind of made, like, it can make somebody depressed when you go through a situation like that.
Yeah.
Where you'd be like, all right, like, I'm on papers now, so
yeah,
let me just keep fucking up in life. So I had music wasn't just doing that for me at the time, because I was already
needed another outlet to be able to
release my anger,
some steam off.
So I started going to the gym, and I was like, what am I doing here? Like, I was 100
just lifting my, you know.
I was 152 pounds soaking wet, 5'5". I'm like, no, like, what am I doing here? So then I just started going, and then I didn't realize why I was going, what I was going there for, but until like probably like month 4, I was going in there when I started being consistent. So then it kind of resembled my music, like how I was being consistent with going to the studio, and then I started seeing better results. So that was like how the gym was. So then once I started, not even just for my physical appearance, it was my mental state of mind, like where I would go to the gym, instead of me catching a charge, beating somebody up, or trying to fight somebody or doing something.
You're using the gym to blow all that emotions
exactly.
into there. That's nice.
Yeah, so like that's how the gym shit came about, and I've been going to the gym for going on like 2.5 years now.
2.5 years. Oh,
so
congrats.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So now I got this thing. I got this brand, this fitness brand that I'm starting off.
Okay.
It's called Pain and Loyalty.
Okay.
It's a dedication to my album titles.
Yeah.
So
okay.
so I like to keep it similar.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit different concept.
Similar, different meaning.
Yeah. So like pretty much what that is you go to the gym, you put in that pain in.
Yeah.
Then you're being loyal to going to the gym, meaning that consistency.
Yeah. Now, yeah, that's good. That's a good concept to really, I even took it as like the pain part and then the loyalty, like you're being loyal to your body. Absolutely. You're showing your body consistent, good. I forgot what chemicals you push. Good chemicals you push out into your brain when you work out. I forgot the word. I don't even want to say it for me, but you push a certain chemical out that your body releases that like after you've done working out, you're like, wow, like I feel refreshed. Like I feel like I could do a whole day of tasks and be good because Absolutely. I just gave that I submerged my body into good energy, good vibrations. So that's good. I'm happy. I'm proud of you. I'm happy. We've only known each other, I guess social media for that duration, but in person, a short time. But I like your vibe. You're a cool ass person,
Appreciate you. I think you're a cool ass person as well.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You're definitely gonna go far in life. I wish you the best. Like you definitely have a good head on your shoulders, and I feel like that you didn't make that situation deter you to make you feel like, damn, I made it. I made my environment. I made my situation define me. You weren't one of those statistics like, oh, okay, I'm gonna step outside the box and really take that and turn it for the best.
Absolutely.
Giving your name T as the best.
And then when I was going through that whole breakup situation, I wasn't at that time. I wasn't going to the gym. I was still recording. Like I was in the process of recording Pain and Loyalty 3. Okay. So that's the reason why that's my favorite album. My favorite. That's my favorite.
That was like your climax, like where you switched over and transitioned. Like, all right, bro, you gotta change. You gotta make a change at this point because you had a crossroad like this or that. You feel me? Yeah.
So then, when I was recording Pain and Loyalty 3, there were certain songs on there like If I Die Tonight Part 3. That's my favorite series of that.
Okay.
The reason why is because I went to jail behind that.
Yeah.
How
long did you serve? It was a short little.
It was like I probably did like a week or two in the county. The reason why it was like that was because it was annoying. Like pretty much like when I got arrested when we broke up, I she stole my tablet or whatnot. So what she did was she found out that my tablet was unlocked. And she was able to access my old Facebook account. Yeah. She would send messages to herself acting like it was me. Oh. So then I would like inconvenient.
So like she was in a sense she like backdoored you like
inconvenience time she would
Ladies, I hope we're not doing that today. It's 2026. We gotta get it together.
You know what I'm saying? Find another nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's not that
find a hobby. I be telling them find a hobby, find a hobby.
So I was experiencing that, and that like will make anybody depressed. Yeah. But I conquered that, you know what I'm saying? I was I accomplished a lot of stuff during that breakup. So it was like it was just like it was depressing, but I just kept my mind busy to not be in that depression, you know what I'm saying? So I actually not gonna shout her out, but I actually thank her because she made me like you know what they say, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Right. Like that's what made me stronger was that that was my most like rock bottom moment and stuff like that. And then I had to pick the pieces up. So then when I picked the pieces up, I did release Pain and Loyalty 3. I got good credit and like views off of that. So then I was like, nah, I think this would probably be my last one. Mm-hmm. So then somebody was like, nah, you can't make another album, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. Like, don't. I'm like, I can't. So then that's when I came up with my second to last album that came out almost 2 years ago, called Healing Process. The Healing Process.
I seen Healing Process under
that concept was more towards I healed from that situation.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
I wanted that one to be my last project.
The Healing Process?
Yeah.
No, I like where the placement was. Honestly, like me being outside and not knowing anything of the music, that's why I looked at your discography, like your music and all that, everything you posted, and I was like, I see why he did everything in the order that you did it. Because like you said, and how you broke it down, love and loyalty, pain and loyalty, and how you broke it down to those four, like all the songs is different things that happen, and then the healing. I like that. I like the last one that you wrapped it up with the pain and loyalty. And I like how you put them in order.
Yes.
I don't think you should change it.
Yeah, and the reason why the Pain and Loyalty 4 came about was my one of my friends and shit pretty much was like, yeah, keep that theme. Keep that theme.
No, I would have said the same. Yo, that's why, and that's another thing I was gonna say. I ain't seen no artist right now, correct me if I'm wrong, that's putting out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums like of the same thing.
Wayne did that. He inspired me to do that.
Lil Wayne did. Okay, Lil Wayne inspired you to do that.
With the Carter
1, the Carter 2, Yeah, see, I don't know nobody that's doing that. See, I think you should do a 5. I don't know. Like,
you said, you think I should do a 5?
Yeah, I think you should do 5. I think so.
If I do a 5, it's not gonna be like, I'm 33, so I'm about to be 34 in September. So probably like give it like another like 5 years or so. Like
to do a Pain Loyalty 5. Yeah. Why?
I'm not. I mean, I'll still.
He said not. He don't know who he sit next to. I'll put a deadline right now.
I'll still do like record like songs and music and stuff like that, and do features and
chat. You don't even know what's going on,
and then do like shows.
Yeah.
But far as like the putting out a project, sometimes that can be tiring. The reason why it's tiring is like that's like another full-time job. Reason why it's like a full-time job is because like I'm
you have other things.
I'm focusing on one thing more than
maybe we'll get it less than 5 years, Chad.
So like I have a 5-year plan where I don't want to be in the same position. Like I want to be more career oriented.
Okay.
So that's why I said like 5 years. Like 5 years, I'll be like close to 40. So
I mean that's not too bad either because you had a project that you didn't drop for like 3. So it's not too crazy. It's not too bad. And I feel like you'll probably have more to say. Like given like you said, like your 5-year plan, you'll probably have a lot to talk about, a lot that you've accomplished, that you see for yourself now that you can put into place. So you all right, maybe 4.5 years, Chad. You know, maybe 4.5.
Timeline.
Maybe have to. But that's cool. That's cool. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the gym, of course. I like to travel. I like to just drive to like different monumental spots. Like for instance, like my girl. Like, shout out to my girl. Like last week, we I told her to get a ride out to my house or whatnot. Then I just started driving. Then we ended up in Brooklyn. Like I like to go like certain
adventure
spots,
type
like,
shit.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Out of town spots. Like I was gonna say Brooklyn, like that type of vibe. Like not saying I wanted to live there, but I just like being out there because you can feel the love and the pureness of the city. Like it's just because like you know what I'm saying. You can feel the spirit of my favorite rapper that used to live out there, Biggie Smalls. Shout out to Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls.
Thanks.
Like he inspired me to want to rap. Like because like I used to listen to his albums or whatnot, not understanding a word he was saying at like 4 or 5 years old, and then you know what I'm saying. My mom was like, "Nah, you can't listen to that."
Not definitely. Okay, so off that, so who's your top 5? Hip hop, rap, R&B.
My top 5, I would say Biggie.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Ooh.
50 Cent. Lil Wayne.
Okay, you had to throw Lil Wayne in there because I was about to say, come on, you done inspired the album and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
who's the fifth?
If I would have to say number 5,
well, he got a tiebreaker right now, trying to sort through it.
number 5, I would say Meek Mill.
Okay.
I could give you a 6.
Nah. Okay, who's your 6?
6 to 10. I can give you a 6 to 10.
Who's 6 to 10?
I would say Little Dirt.
Okay.
G Herbo's number 7.
Okay.
I would say Gunna is number 8.
Okay.
I would say number 9 would be number 9 would be I'll Be Al. Shout out to Jersey.
Jersey. Okay, gotta put the Jersey on the list.
Then I would say number 10.
You. Got you. Makes sense. TS the best. Yeah. I'll put them at number 10. I don't care. You should put your own stuff in your top 10. Are you guys like crazy? Like, I feel like if they say who the top 5 podcasters, Vern Logic, Vernalin, Vern, and V, myself. What the fuck is we talking about? Be confident. I love that. Absolutely. But that's a good top 10 for me. Remember, he might not be 10th like in order, but I would put him at number 1 if you ask me. Put him at his top 10 list. But yeah, that's cool. That's solid. I ain't never heard nobody name all the. That's a heater. Like if you were to do like All-Star game, the NBA. Like if you were to pull all them, nobody's beating.
Give you my top 3 basketball players right now.
Top 3 basketball players.
Allen Iverson. This is in order though. Okay. Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
Okay. Damn, AI over MJ?
Reason why you gotta remember.
What?
I gotta keep it real
AI
though.
Versus MJ?
I didn't say he was better.
No, I know you said in order.
He just inspired me more, like just even with hip hop. Jordan, he's always gonna be hip hop, but it was more with the shoes that became the hip hop.
Yeah.
It was like AI, like he had that swag to him, like you know what I'm saying, how he dressed, his hair, everything, tattoos,
everything was authentic. Yeah.
So it was more like with AI, like I can remember that more than a Jordan game. Yeah. Like a Jordan game that I only remember was when I was like 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
That's when I started understanding the game. Like with AI was like you know what I'm saying, like he was in his peak in like the early 2000s, so that's when I can remember AI, like you know what I'm saying, more than MJ. And LeBron, I would say LeBron's been goddamn playing since I was 11 years old.
Yeah. Not yet. Definitely. My top 3, Kobe, and Kobe. I'm a big Lakers fan.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm a Kobe fan. I've been a Kobe fan since all my life, I would say. Probably, if you want to age, probably 5. Like my uncle used to always watch Lakers play on TNT. No, TNT or TBS. One of them TV channel 24. If you cable, 24. Was watching the Lakers game, and I was always watch Kobe. And like, my last game I got to see of him was 2013 or 2015. I seen Kobe in New York. And I was like a fangirl. Like I was fangirl. Like mind you, not nosebleeds, but right there underneath nosebleeds. Yeah. And I was just excited. Like he was warming up. I'm like yelling, and like I have to find it on my Facebook memories. But like I was like Kobe, and he made his foul shot. He was warming up. I lost my mind. I swear he did it for me. I swear he did it. And in high school, I used to call myself Kobe's daughter. So that shit was fun. Everybody knew me as Kobe's daughter. And yeah, when all that happened, everybody called me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the way how I found out about his death was I was getting a retwist from the lady that I used to go to.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. She moved to Atlanta. Her name was Vanessa. She was a Jamaican lady from Asbury.
Okay.
She was doing my hair. I was underneath the dryer. I'm like, I see like people starting to say, nah, not Kobe. So then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, wait, what you mean? Like, not Kobe. So then, like, what the fuck did he do? You know what I'm saying? I know he got caught with that white girl one time. You know what I'm saying? But like,
still on my dad, guy. Allegedly,
what he do now and shit.
He do nothing. He's innocent.
So then I was like, then TMZ confirmed it. I'm like, nah, guy, like the fuck, like,
bro, I didn't even know, bro. I was in Vegas. I was living in Vegas for a year. Like I didn't even know. Like I swear, like man, I was getting that good gas from the plug at the time, and my friend called me and was like, "Yo, Vern, did you see what happened? I'm sorry." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Kobe." I'm like, "What?" It's like Kobe. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "What?" Tears just fell from my eyes, my ears, fell from my eyes, and I'm like, I was hurt because I'm like, "Yo, this what like this man that I not even, you're not supposed to idolize people and stuff like that, but somebody that I looked up to and like, submerged myself with the Mamba mentality and how he grew and developed his brand and how he was so active with the youth and how he just invested in everything that he put his name on or associate himself with just flourished. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna embody that and just do that with Vern Logic. And I swear to you, like I say, yo, I'm gonna literally turn Vern Logic into Mamba mentality, but with my own spin on it because I'm who I am. And ever since then, I just like he just I don't know, he helped spark the fire into where I'm at, and it was crazy. Like every year for his birthday, and him and his wife, my mother, anniversary, I would always say happy anniversary to them from your adopted kid. Like that shit. Like, yeah. But yeah, nah, it was but like I said, people like that, like you say, Lil Wayne, the other influencers and people that of other career industries impact you, and they like want you they make you want to do better. So it's like me being me and you being you, like want to do that for others and people younger than us, because it's like we knew what it was to start from zero, to be down and out, to be mentally distraught and all over the place, because as you get older, not saying life gets hard, but life gets hard to where if you in this by yourself and you gotta finagle some shit to get through some shit, it gets tough. And sometimes people don't have that outlet to be able to talk to people, but I always tell everybody, reach out to me. Like my door's always open, my phone is always on. At this point I feel like I run a 24-hour service based business, but I'm okay with that because I wouldn't want to have to lose one of my friends to and they couldn't reach out to, they didn't call everybody on their call log, and call me, I'll answer, I promise you. My phone don't be on D&D unless I'm doing a podcast or I'm busy. But yeah, that's wow, that's
yeah. R.I.P. to Kobe.
Word, R.I.P. to Kobe.
He definitely died before his time.
Yeah, absolutely. And the shit he was about to do, I'm picking right back up, yeah. and I'm gonna do my little one too. But
it felt like that in the West Coast when
Nip died. Yeah,
and the crazy thing about it was, don't judge me. I wasn't a Nip fan at the time.
Yeah,
I didn't.
There's so many artists, bro. Like,
I didn't know his music like that.
But yeah, now I get you.
And then once he died, the final lap, that album that dropped. Yeah, like I listened to it, and then I just started listening to more of his music. And I was
Dedication, like, Grind on My Life. Yeah. Oh my God, I love those. Are my top 2 songs from Nip. I ain't gonna hold you. Dedication, Grind on My Life. If you listen to those 2 songs, I promise you, you're gonna push yourself to make $1 million in the sense of the mindset.
My favorite Nip song is "Stuck in the Mud," stuck in the grind.
I think I heard that, but I gotta hear it again because it's probably been a minute. But I gotta listen to that. Now and I like those artists that you listen to their music and it inspires you. And I love having my local friends that make music and it inspire me too. Shout out to all my local friends that make music. Shout out to Vinny that I feel like he mixes and masters everybody in Long Branch and nearby surrounding cities. Shout out to him. Work with him. He's great. Shout out to Fight the Bite LLC, pest control company in Long Branch. Shout out to Tri-State Overhead Door. Shout out to Greenleaf Irrigation. Shout out to everybody, all the small businesses around. Shout out to Long Branch for just being just the community that supports me in what I do, and the platform that I have and that I built. And shout out to everybody like himself and that support me and see that I'm doing and wanting to help others to get their business, their name, whatever they want out there. And damn, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys you tell them your Instagram and all your social media platforms.
You can find me on Instagram, the real TS the best. That's the real TSDA best 18. And then my Facebook account.
You want to have your Facebook?
Yeah, because it's linked to my Facebook account.
Extra.
It's Taj Amir Ford. So it's spelled TAHJ is my first name, then IMERE, and then Ford like the vehicle, FORD. And I don't really mess with TikTok, so I don't have that.
Get into it. Look, me being me, get into TikTok. I
need to get into the TikTok.
Especially if you're doing the fitness. Yeah. They love the gym videos, bro. They love the gym content. Even Get Them Ready With Me. You know how you be in the mirror and like be looking at, they love that shit. I probably go eat that up on the algorithm. They're like, oh my God, look at this transformation. Like, they gonna love that shit, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. You know, this is not gonna be your last interview. Like I said, we're gonna see you in May. So, you know, 4 interviews. So we'll figure out how you want to, you know, use them as far as content or, you know, marketing purposes. But yeah, love you, man.
Love you too.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And Vinny, appreciate you.
Appreciate you for having us, Vinny.
Yeah, shout out to Vinny. Tell you, Vinny makes fire beats. I ain't gonna hold you. They like, I probably could get you like a 5% discount, but you gotta just tell them Vern Logic sent you type shit.
Even though I might be retiring, I'm probably gonna lock in with Vinny.
Nah, he is gonna lock in with Vinny. 4.5 years, he's dropping the next project. I think Vinny should be behind it. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. It's gonna be little alley-oop, Kobe Shaq.
It's gonna be called the game needs me.
Is this thing on? The game needs me.
Yes.
I think the game needs you, so we gonna work on it. And I shoot your visuals. Yeah. But oh man, have a good one, bro. I hope you have a great day. It's Thursday.
You too.
Have a great week and keep going. But I love y'all. Peace, love, prosperity, and hair grease. Make sure you stay warm out there.
Hell yeah.
Liddy.
Before y'all move, I split the video in 2. I need to check the first one.
Or all right. Oh, I can't stand hearing myself sometimes. It's like, nah.
That's how I used to sound.
It'd be just like, but then it'd be like,